Hello everyone, welcome to Yojana IS. Today we will be discussing about feminism in sociology, and this topic holds relevance in unit of systems of kinships. So let's discuss what feminism is. Now, feminism is a structural conflict theory. Why am I saying that it is a structural conflict theory? Because it studies the difference between genders in society, and that's the reason why we say that it is a structural conflict theory. Further, we say that it voices the women's opinions. Why? Because it highlights the various ways women have contributed to society. Now, the ultimate aim of feminism is to end men's domination. Why am I saying that to end men's domination? Because according to feminists, they believe that we have a patriarchal society. The men's are the one who have power in their hands. Okay, so just like Marxist, feminists believe that the division happens to be between men and women. Now, in Marxist, the division happens to be between the classes and between classes in capitalism. Okay, so in capitalism we have difference or divisions in classes. So that is what Marxism or Marxists have highlighted. Similarly, feminists have highlighted that there is a division between men and women. They say that there is exploitation of working class by the ruling class, and similarly they say that exploitation of women by men happens to take place here. Now, they believe that contemporary society are patriarchal. Why am I saying that society is patriarchal? Again, most power happens to be with the men's. They have high status job, high payments, and most importantly, they have kind of monopolized what? The political power. In their hands. So these are the reasons why these feminists think that contemporary society is a patriarchal society. Now, there are different versions of feminism. Why or how would I justify myself that there are different versions of feminism? See, there are different types of feminism. First, I will be talking about liberal feminism. And what is liberal feminism? Liberal feminism says that they aim towards achieving equality through legal rights. They tend to say that they want equality in all institutions. And what are those institutions? Those institutions are government, law, education, etc. So in all these institutions, they tend to say that we want equality. Other than there is radical feminism. What is radical feminism? It says that it tends to view women as a class which is dominated by another class, and that another class is men. Marxist feminism. Marxist feminism argues that women are exploited both by men and capitalism. And why am I saying that they are exploited both by men and capitalism? Example, unpaid labor. Now ILO has talked about it. In current affairs you must be reading about care economy. So this is what it is. And apart from unpaid labor, there is pay disparity. This pay disparity has been witnessed by the very famous Hollywood stars as well. So they have openly talked about pay disparity in international arena. So definitely this topic requires a lot of watch. Now apart from that, there is another feminism that is called difference feminism. And what is difference feminism? It says that oppression of women exists but varies depending on classes and backgrounds. Now what do they mean by this? See, a wealthy white woman in a rich capitalist country has to encounter different problems while a woman who is from an African country. So a poor black woman living in Africa is encountering entirely different issues what a white wealthy woman living in a rich capitalist country must have encountered. So despite all these differences, one thing which was very evident was that all of them agreed to the fact that sociology neglected women. Why am I saying, or why were they saying that sociology neglected women? Because until 1970s, sociology was majorly written by men, and they hardly highlighted women issues. And what were those women issues? For example, women health, so just for this reason they have said that sociology of that time was is a male stream sociology, because the angle of women centric issues is missing. So they came with an opinion, and what was that opinion? Feminists have criticized this and said that we need to study sociology. How? Through feminist sociology. And how will that happen? By approaching or by adopting sympathetic approach. So being more sympathetic towards women problems, women issues, and highlighting them in sociology would bring a better representation to sociology. Okay, so this is what it was in feminism. Thank you so much for bearing with me.